As I mentioned, the new moon of Elul, the new month of Elul has begun. And this beginning part's going to be a little back and forth. So what's the significance? What's some of the significance of Elul? Call it out loudly. What's Elul connected to? What's special about Elul? Getting ready for the high holidays, because if you've been getting your paperwork from OSE, and if you haven't, contact the office, let alone if you've been watching the moon and know our other calendar system that we're always tied into, we are very near the high holy days. So during the month of Elul, it's the last month. If those of you who've been here on the first Friday when we've done our month song, go Tishrei, dipping the apples in honey, Tishrei, Cheshvan, Kislev, da, da, da. The whole, going through the whole Jewish months. The last one is Elul. We call, use the shofar call, starting from this morning, every day except for Shabbat and except for on Rosh Chodesh, we are using the shofar call. And if you do not have a shofar at home, you are in luck, because I'm sure the announcements say we have congregational shofar blowing you can connect to on Zoom. So, why? Why do we bother with the shofar? What does that mean, we prepare for the high holy days? What's that? What's that? Give me a little more about that. Soul searching. There's another. Wake up. You're going to sleep through this? Hopefully not, or we're really asleep in the belly of the whale. So, call to community. Right? When we experience intentionality, last night some of us were talking about the power of intentionality. When we experience having an intention as a community, it's a very special thing going through a shared experience with a specific intention. Who's ever had something big go on in their life? Okay. Other than things that we get caught off guard with, so we're somewhat caught off guard with, usually there can be a time of preparation. And if you imagine going into that big thing without the preparation, what it might look like, right? I think we have a sense of the power of preparation. So even for the high holy days this month, practicing with the shofar, oh, right, I'm waking up. Oh, right, I'm reflecting. Oh, I'm soul searching. Oh, I'm checking. Wait, right? You have a whole month. We get to start this practice. So when we come here together with the intentionality over the course of the 10 days, and hopefully the holidays after Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, we can have a deeper experience. We can have a more impactful experience. But what I wanted to share about tonight is a little bit about the origin of shofar on Elul and an additional layer that the shofar and Elul may have beyond the regular alarm clock that we may be thinking of and knowing about. So, tomorrow, I know what Penelope is going to be speaking about, and those of you who do not know should come or tune in on Zoom to find out how we can learn more about justice in this Parshat Shoftim. And one thing she's going to mention, spoiler alert, that was the word. A little spoiler alert, she's going to mention briefly, among other things, the golden calf incident. So, according to Jewish tradition, another question for you, over the course of the whole entire year, the golden calf incident, when do you think it happened? When did the golden calf incident happen? Any guesses? Penelope? Around Yom Kippur, maybe? Eleanor? Oh, exactly. There we go, a very long time ago, exactly. So a very long time ago, it's connected to Yom Kippur, but the golden calf did not happen at Yom Kippur. It happened a little bit before now, sometime enough So that Moses, right, he was up on Mount Sinai getting the 10 Commandments. He comes down and he sees the people are very lost, and so they're looking for something solid. So they created something solid at this time when they were without their leader, in unfamiliar everything, no structure that they knew, nothing that they knew. They wanted something concrete to hold on to. Well, as we know, it's not quite what was supposed to be in alignment with the next evolution of their journey. Moses is furious, God is furious, the tablets go crashing, and people die. Moses then tells God, but listen, don't kill everybody. Have some compassion, have some mercy. Moses goes back up to get the second set of tablets. And he actually goes up on Rosh Chodesh Elul. Well, to Penelope's point, how long does he stay up there? Similar time as the first time. 40 days, 40 days. So what's 40 days from Rosh Chodesh Elul, to Penelope's point? Yom Kippur. So during this time, he's up there again for 40 days. And this time they're prepared. They still don't exactly see their fearless leader. But the shofar gets blown every single day that he's gone to remind them, don't get distracted, don't get lost. He's up there, he's coming back. He, for sure, Moses, right? Moses is coming back. It's okay. It'll be okay. Hang in there. Hold on. I know it's really unfamiliar. I know you're really uncomfortable. Don't lose track of the goal. It'll be okay. And so that is the origin of blowing the shofar during this time. To remember that even amidst great discomfort and unknown, it'll be okay. That even when you really messed up, like the first golden calf incident, we can still remember that God forgives us, and we can look to whom might we forgive? Who might we also go to if they aren't coming to us to talk about challenging relationships? How can we take responsibility and approach someone who hurt us so that we can have that clean slate? We don't need false idols for comfort. We're stronger than that. And when we don't see the familiar around us, perhaps great things are in the works just beyond reach, just beyond knowledge, that are going to help propel us into new possibilities, a new journey, a new relationship to what does it mean to be free and in servitude is what comes out of the relationship with God when we leave Pharaoh, when we leave Egypt, when we leave the constraints and the narrowness. So, this Rosh Chodesh Elul, may we not only begin the soul searching and the reflecting on our lives of where we really hit the mark. You know, we talk about missing the mark, but also where did we really hit the mark? You know, where did we really live into our potential, live into who we most are proud of? And where did we not quite hit the mark? That's okay too. How can we turn and reflect on our relationships, on how to help those be richer relationships, full of potential and full of, right, released of all the negative stickiness that can sometimes come in relationships. May we listen to the shofar, that call to wake up to what is uncomfortable, so we can continue to grow our capacity to find comfort and steadiness regardless of our surroundings, regardless of what the world and life is throwing at us. Because when we're in that place, it goes back to Dodi li va'ani lo. When we're in that place, we can then open more fully to the other blessing. The blessing that when we work it now, we'll get the soil fertilized for this new year. The new year that could set the stage for a greater messianic consciousness, right? Greater consciousness and possibilities to flow forth more strongly because we are rooted in and experiencing more love. We aren't wondering, we aren't lost, we don't have broken relationships that are unresolved. We're grounded more in love. Love. I am my beloved's. Ani lidodi vidodi li, and my beloved is mine. Ani, Aleph. Lidodi, Lamed. Vidodi, Vav. Li, Lamed. Aleph, Lamed, Vav, Lamed. I apologize for those of you who do not yet know Hebrew. What does it spell for those who do? Elul. This month has hidden in it not only to wake up, but to wake up so that we can wake up to love, so that we can embrace our beloveds all around and we can feel that embrace back. May this month support us in growing our capacity to give and receive love. And let us say, Amen.